Okay, so about our next guest. He plays football, he sings, and he's great in electrical engineering. No, I am not talking about a student. Popular for his friendly and charming nature, next on stage, we would like to invite Professor Arup Chakraborty to draw the strings of our hearts and add his soothing voice to cherish our souls.
Sorry about keeping you there. Um, I have a tough task. Two things make it tough. One, following Professor Jain, and the other is the other speakers have had the luxury of saying I don't have a speech prepared, so they can just say what they like. Now, having been deeply involved with many of these students, both in class and outside, and having tried through about 4 courses, I've come to the conclusion that my words don't make any sense. They don't make any difference. So this time I tried on the very last day of your interaction with me. I'm joking, of course. That's not a serious comment, by the way. So don't take me otherwise. I thought getting these 5 minutes, I thought I'd try and deliver one last lecture to try and see if it works this time. And on a topic that has nothing to do with electrical engineering, so it's not meant for electrical engineers. It's got nothing to do with undergraduate students. The postgraduate students also have had the pleasure of interacting with. So I thought about something that almost everyone might need in future is to write an application to get a day's leave. The IMS makes it very easy for you, but in future you may not have IMS. So you may have to actually write a letter and ask for a day's leave. So when I was doing my PhD in Scotland, among other very nice things that they have, namely Scotch, they also have a very good sense of humor. So I picked up this song which I tried to memorize. It's about a very ordinary guy who's a bricklayer. He lays bricks. And he has reported sick on a day. And he wants 1 day's leave. He must frame a letter that cannot be refused. So this is what he tries to do. So I hope things go according to plan. In case they don't, I have my smartphone down here. I'll give it a shot. So this is the Bricklayer's song. So, okay, the story goes, there's no repetition in the song, so you would like to catch the lyrics. Here's a bricklayer who's working on a very tall building, and he's been asked to clear lots of bricks on the 14th floor. Now, the foreman, whom he calls the son of a devil, so sod is a word you will hear, he asks the person to carry all those bricks by hand on something that's called a hod. So it's something that you carry bricks in. Now this innovative guy decides to be more efficient and tries to tie a barrel to a pulley that's at the top. And so he has a pulley at the top and a barrel that he has hoisted, and he hopes things will go right. So that's the situation. Okay. I don't know. So, is the guitar all right? Guitar there. Okay. So I'll try that. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of my plight. For at the time of writing it, I'm not a pretty sight. My body is all black and blue, my face a deathly gray. And I write this note to tell you why I'm not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. But tossing them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he is an awkward sod. And he said I had to cart them down the ladders in me hot. But clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured a rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks is heavier than me. Certainly in my case. And so when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. But I shot up like a rocket, and to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. The barrel broke me shoulder, as to the ground it sped. And when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. But I clung on tightly, numb with shock from this almighty blow, while the barrel spilled half its bricks some 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. But I clung on tightly, numb with shock, as I fell towards the ground. And halfway down I met the bloody barrel once again. The force of this collision halfway up the office block caused multiple abrasions and a nasty case of shock. But I clung on tightly to the rope as I fell towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks, the barrels scattered round. And as I lay there on the floor, I thought I'd passed the worst. But the barrel hit the pulley wheel and the bottom burst. A shower of bricks rained down on me, I didn't have a hope. As I lay there bleeding on the ground, I let go the bloody rope. Now the barrel now being heavier, it started down once more. It landed right across me as I lay there on the floor. It broke 3 ribs and my left arm, and I can only say, I hope you understand why I am not at work today. Thank you. I hope that works for you. Have a great life, have a great enjoyable evening.